Hey, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and get my stuff right. Let me get my stuff right today, guys. Welcome, welcome. Call me. This is Call Me Nicole Me, and I am call. Let me start all over, guys. I'm sorry. Welcome to my channel. I am Call Me Nicole Me, and this is Call Me Nicole Me World. And of course, I am so excited today to bring to you a review of the season 3 official trailer for The Wheel of Time, everyone. If I have not told you or you haven't heard from me about The Wheel of Time, I'm telling you right now that it is the best to me book series of all time. It's a fantasy sci-fi drama. It's exciting, it's funny, it's insightful. It's so much things going on. Craig, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for coming through, man. I hope that this is some content that you guys can really, really absorb, or at the very least, people will come back and just watch it later when you get a chance. But hey, thank you for coming through. I'm so glad you're here. Of course, you know, of course, what we're doing, like I said, is we're reviewing the season 3 trailer for The Wheel of Time. Sorry, I was getting my stuff together here, right here. Okay. So, of course, this is your one-stop shop for, entertainment and sports content. Of course, I would be doing my Lakers content right now. We have a game tonight against Utah, the Utah Jazz. Hopefully we beat them and just continue to add to our win totals. But today I'm covering the entertainment news, guys. Great entertainment news coming out of Amazon today for the season 3 official trailer for the TV adaptation of the Wheel of Time book series, guys. Written by Robert Jordan, finished by Brandon Sanderson, one of the biggest selling book series across the entire world, translated into who knows how many languages. It's a great read. Trust me, I read it about 20 times myself at the very least. You know what I mean? It's a great read. It's a great time. I hope you guys enjoy this review. I'm going to do a couple of new things that I haven't done before, but I hope that y'all, bear with me. And, and let me know, give me your feedback. Plain simple, just give me your feedback. All right. So today I'm going to be going over this new trailer for the Wheel of Time book series adaptation. It answered a lot of questions, guys. It also started a lot of different questions. And also it previewed, what looks like is going to be a very exciting and action-packed drama series. Another one for Amazon. And today I'll be going over the scenes. I'll be showing the entire trailer. I'll be going over the scenes that I found very, very interesting, which damn near was a lot of them. And also things that I thought were noteworthy, things that I think that how I think the plot's going to go for certain character plots and arcs, basically. But I think it's going to be very great. I'm looking forward to the season. But before we get started, please, before we go any further, please remember to go ahead and stroke that like button. You know what I mean? Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. Yes, it is on Prime, Amazon Prime. It's on Prime. Leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so before. Hit me in my notifications. Hit my notification bell. Sorry, hit my notification bell so that you guys will know exactly when I come on every single week when the show starts. First episode for the show comes out on March 13th. So it's coming up soon, and they just released the official trailer. So go ahead. I'm going to be doing live reactions for all the episodes. It's just a lot easier for me instead of having to do a lot of editing in between. And I'm going to be looking forward to it. I hope that you guys are going to be looking forward to it too. You know what I mean? But go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share me wherever you want to see me. Around the world. Go ahead and just share the video. You know what I mean? I'm sure people will love either my basketball content or my entertainment news content. I bring a little extra my extra little salt daddy zest to a show, so into a review. So go ahead and do that, and I appreciate y'all ahead of time. You will see all the things you'll see all those things under the video, and please just do them things. Please like, comment, subscribe, please. Also, this video will contain spoilers, guys, for The Dragon Reborn through Shadow Rising. I believe a lot of this season is going to be dealing with the third book, The Dragon Reborn, but mostly the fourth book, The Shadow Rising, which is pretty much considered the best book of the series. Obviously arguable. Definitely many people have different opinions. Mine personally is Life of Dreams, but at the same time, I think it has some great. It definitely opened up the entire series. It was pretty much to me when the series actually started. So I'm very much looking forward to the season 3 release. But today I'm going to be going over the season 3 official trailer. And so please just try to bear with me here when I'm doing some I might have a teaser, not a teaser, I might have a spoiler here and there. I'm trying not to go any further than the Shadow Rising, and I probably won't go any further, but cut me a little slack if I do. You know what I mean? Just cut me a little slack. You know what's going on. You've been warned. That's all I gotta say. You've been warned. Anyway, so you have the official trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and play the official trailer for you guys. I hope that you enjoy it.
The world is changing.
The rain family
Tide sweeping us along against our control.
Everybody was coming to fight. Ooh, not my Armelin.
We cannot stand behind these walls and pretend we still have control.
This tower is destroying itself from the inside out.
If the White Tower does not bend the knee to Randall Thor, he will lose the last battle.
There's not enough air in the world to deal with this.
They'll just come for Red. They'll come for all of us.
We're going to the last place anyone would ever look for me.
You do not belong here.
Our people have been waiting for the Karagan's arrival. Do you think it might be you?
Each step forward is a step backwards through time.
Do you love her?
Excellent questions.
What did you see in the rings?
In every future where I lived, Rand dies. And the only way he lives is if I don't.
We don't win battles with politics and prophecies. We win with armies.
Get ready! Archers! Loose!
Make them believe in you, and they will follow you to the ends of the earth.
This is what I was born to do.
Yes, that is it, guys. Of course, that is the season 3 trailer in its entirety. I'm going to be going over different slides from the video. From the trailer. Hope you guys hang with me. What's going on? Hey, Logic Saw. Hey, this is live cool. Exactly. Came through right as you started the trailer. Thank you. I smiled at you're not supposed to be here line. You're not supposed to be here. I tell you now, there's a lot of things that kind of made me think of Game of Thrones. I'm hoping that they're not gonna, grab too many, but that loose, very much brought back Battle of the Bastards for me. I'm sorry. I love these TV shows. I swear, if they come out with the Snow or even maybe the Dunk and Egg on the Game of Thrones spinoffs, I'm gonna have to cover that for you guys, because I love all genres. I love sports, but entertainment is one of my true loves. It's absolutely right there with sports, and I'm an entertainer, born entertainer, basically. So whenever I see good stuff, I have to get it. I'm a writer, and whenever I see good writing, I love it. You know what I mean? So I'm all here for it. I'm going to basically go over some slides. Let me see if I can get this started, guys. Bear with me here. I'm just now kind of starting to figure out how to do these properly. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, you don't need to see all of me. I mean, you know what I look like. Come on now, you know what I look like, baby. So, but I'm gonna basically, let me see if I could. Oh, yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, good. Let me see does it. Yeah, baby. I'm in. I'm in. It's on, son. It's on, y'all. It's on. Action adventures, sci-fi fantasy, more so not well, a little bit of sci-fi, more so fantasy. It's to me, I always say that it's like a cross between um um it's like Game of Thrones with the almost the Harry Potter magic system. You know what I mean? So it's not like people with wands, Avada Kedavra, but it's more so internal. Certain people in the population have an ability to basically control the different elements of the world, which is fire, wind, water, earth, and a fifth one, which is called spirit. It's a great read, guys. I mean, I whenever I'm bored, I just listen to some more of the. I got all the audiobooks. I listen to it just basically on my drive when I'm at work doing whatever I got to do. It's a great read. There's lots of different people out there doing first time reader series. If you want to start, let me know if you're interested in me starting a first time reader show too. I could do that. I just basically would love that I had somebody else do it with me. Holla at your girl if you're trying to get into the book and you're trying to basically do a little weekly series. We could do it. Love the show. I love that book series. I could read it all the time, plain and simple. I'm really excited about the season because of Kyrian. Is it Kyrian going to be, or is that somebody else? The director for the Blood Snow fight. Good. From the first season is directing half the season. Oh, absolutely. They need to, because I'm just like, there's no way that you can really do this show proper. I was hoping that they were going to bring the guy from the Badlands to basically do this show, especially the fighting scenes and the fighting. I mean, just from the writing, you could see like how these characters are badass when it comes to fighting. You know what I mean? So I need my Lan, I need my Rand, I need my Matt to be absolute beasts in the fight. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that they bring that all the way through. They have to, especially with the fact that they did the Blood Snow. Absolutely. I can't wait for that director to be there. Game of Thrones was apocalyptic. Yeah, exactly. And well, it kind of was apocalyptic up until season 8. um and was run by a magic matriarchy. Yeah, exactly. The audiobooks are amazing. Hey, the audiobooks are worth the money. I mean, I know, yes, I have pretty much all the books now. A couple of others that I need to add there before they ban books altogether around the country. I need to have them so I can show people what books actually look like. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you have the audiobooks, chef's kiss, absolute chef's kiss. Kate Redding and Michael Kramer. Yes, Kate Redding and Michael Kramer, absolutely amazing. They bring those books absolutely to life. Exactly. Need to give the Badlands another shot. Oh, the Badlands, dude. I'm mad that they ended it so early. I can't stand these shows that start off so great and then they end too soon. I absolutely hate it. But the Badlands, perfect. Post-apocalyptic also. I don't know what it is about post-apocalyptic shows that basically just draw me in. I can't help it. Did you see the wider version of the poster yet as well? No, I have not, but I will definitely look for it. Okay, so but here is the first the second poster release to me personally. The first poster release was the one of Rand carrying Moraine through the waste back up, with the dawn rising behind them, and there's nothing but spears all around. It was great shot. But this one looks amazing. They're supposed to be in and among the glass columns, I'm assuming, but pretty much all the all the usual suspects are here. We got Rand up front, in the middle, next to her, Rosamund Pike playing Moraine. Next to him, to your left, my left, I guess. You have Perrin Ibarra, you have Lanfear opposite him, you have Nynaeve, you have Egwene, you have Matt, you have Leandrin, you have other side, you have Swan, you have Elaine, you have Avienda, you have on top, you have Loyal, you have Alana, you have Varen, you have Min. In the back, you got Izzy, Ishamael, and you got Mogadine. So you got 3 of the 6, I guess. Forsaken. I guess that's what you're gonna have, but we'll see what happens. We'll see that happens. All right. So let me read this last comment. It's the rebuild for me. With the post-apocalyptic stuff. Yes. I love the idea of people rediscovering things. Absolutely. Rediscovering things lost. And it's always a great framing for fantasy and sci-fi. And does Watt deliver on that? Absolutely. My only other one for the post-apocalyptic rebuild is Star Trek. Unfortunately, to get to that utopia, we have to go through World War III. And some eugenics wars. I mean, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And then you have First Contact and we'll be okay. But we probably won't be here for that. But hey, it's all right. We have to hope. We have to hope, everybody. We have to hope. Next slide. All right. So then we have a slide here of we had the girls writing. I believe that these are the 3 Black Aja Hunter, which is Elaine, Egwene, and Nynaeve. There was a slide that I was going to show from before, which is basically all 3 of them. I was going to do a in between episode, but I didn't get a chance. I ran out of time before this came up, so I'm just going to do it. But basically, from another slide, from another release, you see all 3 of them on a horse, and they're basically dressed in these kind of warrior getup. But I don't really feel as though this is actually a thing that's going to happen. I kind of feel like this is more so maybe parts of their accepted tests. I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. Let me know what you think about. Let me know what you think about any of my predictions, guys. And this is going to basically go in order of the trailer, not in order of character, which I'd like to do, which I love to do, to tell the whole story of what that happened to that character. I'll probably do that for my reviews, but at the same time, right now I'm just going to basically go in order of this of the trailer. Yes. So yeah, this next picture, I was trying to figure out exactly who this is. It doesn't quite look like Rand, but maybe it looked like Rand with some prosthetics on his face. Maybe it's either, I don't believe it's Rand, but maybe it is. But it is, if it isn't, maybe it's Mazrim Time or the kid playing Gawain Trickhand. Maybe. Next slide. We have, this is where the fun starts, people. This is where the fun starts. We have Leandrin being held prisoner or being detained in some way with the power by Swan, the Amarylline seat. Also, Alana is to her right, and her keeper of the chronicles, the keeper of the chronicles, Alana. Yeah, there's a lot of names. There's a lot of names to keep straight, guys. And so they hold her captive and levitate her off the air. And also, if you look up top right, you will see someone who looks like Nynaeve. And another shot of it makes me feel like that's Nynaeve also, especially by the way that she kind of stoops her shoulders a little. She slumps her shoulders a little bit, when she's not feeling completely confident. But it's okay. But yeah. This is, I guess, she was brought in front of the hall and they decided to detain her. But then all hell breaks loose, y'all. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Who is this chick right here with the bald head? She looks like she's brutal. Also, there's a blue I see. It almost looks like a blue. I mean, I don't know if they're fighting for or against the Amelin. The Amelin was raised from the blue Aja, so who knows? I mean, I know I might say Aja. The word is Aja, and I might have different words, different colors with them. It's kind of like the different houses in Harry Potter, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw. This is the blue Aja. Exactly. Poor Nynaeve right there. She's just like, I don't know, but I'm too scared to get angry enough to be able to channel. Poor Nynaeve. And that might be Egwene. It might be Egwene too, especially from another slide that's going to come up soon that I'm just like, so she was there also. So, but I don't know. Her hair being kind of back, it just looks like it was braided in that French braid behind. Just the way the hair was kind of held back a little bit made me feel like it was Nynaeve. But I could be wrong. We're going to see when it comes up. But everybody's fighting. And it looks like these women are actually trying to break Leandrin free. And you see this, she was basically levitating and there's like a ball she's being held in, kind of like what they were holding Grindelwald in, or what I'm bringing in different references, guys, so because I want to try to bring in more people who don't exactly understand or know the Wheel of Time, but trying to give them reference points. You know what I mean? When um I was about to say Gandalf. God dang it! Why can't I remember his name? Dumbledore. When Dumbledore was fighting Voldemort in the Ministry of Magic, and he held him together with the ball of water. Awesome scene, awesome scene. But at the same time, something like that. They were holding her together in this, like, I guess, ball of air. But people are basically fighting to break her out and break her free. Also, great scene. I got it in between, but somebody fired a shot at the Armelin, and um, Leanne, which is her keeper, her vice president, pretty much, basically like jumps out with the staff and blocks the shot. And I'm just like, ooh, she is not trying to play around with her Armelin. You do not fire shots at her Armelin. And right here again, you see on the right side, you see another frame of, which to me, it could be Egwene, but it looks like it looks like Nynaeve to me personally. It just looks like my Nynaeve, but it's okay. Either way, I'm gonna be here to watch it, and I hope y'all are too. You know what I mean? So anyway, so they're fighting, and of course, sooner or later, she probably gets free and she gets out. And I just have this shot I have more shots coming up from the fight in Tar Valon, but this is a nice shot of Tar Valon itself. I'm going to clean these up, guys. I swear to God, next time I'm going to have these as full screen, full screen shots. No, that's not going to do it. Sorry. All right. Full screen shots, but this is Tar Valon, and I just basically show that to show where these things are happening in Tar Valon. And of course, that's the tower in the middle where Aes Sedai live, their headquarters. And then you have a shot of Leandrin. Looks like she is being held. She doesn't look like she's basically at her best. So I'm assuming that she's being held in the dungeon somewhere underneath the White Tower. You also have Moraine and Lan, who is outside of the White Tower. And I'm only assuming that they're looking up onto the White Tower because there's nothing else that is that tall except for the stone up tier, and they're nowhere near the stone up tier. Yes, this is the shot right here of Egwene, and she's basically this like, hold on, I had this. Egwene is saying this tower is destroying itself from the outside, from the inside out. Also, I missed the line that Swan was saying pretty much over that whole entire fight sequence, where she was just like, the world is changing, the tide sweeping us along against its control. We cannot stand behind these walls and pretend we have control. Yes, I mean, that was basically that was what Swan was saying. They think, Aes Sedai, they think that they have everything in control because nobody wants to get them mad, but at the same time, things are going to happen. People are gonna buck. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And then so you have this where Egwene looks like she done been through hell, and she is saying the tower is destroying itself from the inside out. Yes, that is exactly what's happening, Egwene. Let me go back through a couple of these messages. Yeah, faded to the it's faded into the background, and it's hard to tell exactly. That looks way more like Nynaeve than in that frame. Exactly. So probably maybe both of them. Exactly. Hybrid Havoc said Nynaeve always wears that wisdom's belt. You know what? You got a point there, my dude. You got a point. Oh yeah, good call. Exactly. I kept looking at the sleeves and the helm exactly to see the rainbow, and I didn't see it. So yeah, I don't know. I wonder what Egwene is getting into to get so dirty. Scrubbing pots in Lars's kitchen. That's exactly what she's doing. Somebody threw the filtration training booklet at her. Exactly. Exactly. Sorry now. The next slide we have is Alana, and she is fighting with her two waters, Maxim and Ivan. And of course, we know that one of them are going. No, that's gross. One of them is going to pass away, and that's a shame. We also have Moraine. She looks like she's here. She looks like she's in the Love Shack with Swan, and she's telling Swan what's going on, what the get up is. And she says, if the White Tower does not bend the knee to Randall Thor, he will lose the last battle. And that's absolutely for real, because the White Tower pretty much handles and controls, or at least is the what's the word? Basically the point of authority, the authority amongst even over queens and kings. They usually go and they consult with them, with Aes Sedai first. So if the Aes Sedai aren't supporting Rand, or show that they have supported Rand will lose, because no one else will support him, and he needs everybody else along for the ride for him to win the last battle. One of these days I'm going to go over and give y'all a whole rundown, at least for the first several books, to get y'all kind of acclimated to what's going on in the world and how this whole entire thing comes together, this world. And that's another reason why I love this series, and other series like Game of Thrones and Star Trek, or TV series, or TV what's the word? Can't remember the word, but it's the world building, and the Wheel of Time world building is second to none. Absolutely second to none. It's so deep. They could do prequels, they could do sequels, they could do whatever they wanted. Matter of fact, the original author, Robert Jordan, he wrote a prequel for the books, and he was also considering others. So it's great stuff. Great stuff. Yes, so she's basically just giving her the rundown, like, yeah, if this doesn't happen, I could see exactly how this is going to end, with a knife in his back, and we're all done. Then we get another scene here. Exactly, top-notch world building. Then we get another scene here of basically the stakes. It looks like it's a battle that's going on. You have all those crisscrossed stakes of wood, basically to either block or maneuver enemy combatants towards where you want it to be. And you see fire amongst the fighting horde, so it's a battle going on. And this is, to me, this is in the Two Rivers. Next slide, of course, you see is Perrin. Now, something that I caught in the trailer, and I'm not exactly sure because I couldn't get a clear enough picture, but between this picture and another picture that comes up later, I feel like Perrin is fighting with a hammer and an axe, which would be absolutely awesome. I can't wait to see that. Yes, please, yes, that would be so awesome, with a sledge, maybe not a sledge, but a blacksmith's hammer and axe in hand, and he's just taking names. Absolutely. Also, if you look in the back, before I change this slide, if you look right behind him to his left, I believe that's Faile fighting alongside him, watching his back, as she usually would do in the books. You know what I mean? I haven't gotten to Faile just yet. I was definitely going to do that in my other video that I had almost ready, but it's okay. Next time. Then you have Rand looking like he's talking to the to the ye old IT guy, looking at something, and basically he says, "There's not enough ale in the world to deal with this." And I'm just like, it could be anything that he's talking about. Is it women? Of course, because Perrin and Matt are way better talking about women, or just basically dealing with men's prophecies that he might or might not have told her about. So. I think that it could be either one, but he's there hanging with his friends. Of course, you have Matt, and he's going to crack a brew anytime. I will drink with Matt any day. And you have Perrin, who looks very, very happy with his golden eyes. Absolutely. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this show. Going on, you see a tender moment between Nynaeve and Lan. And obviously, after the whole thing that happened in Falm, they all getting their chances to relax and get to see each other. They haven't seen each other in a while, so boom, chicka wow, wow, wow. You know what I mean? They're never scared to get down when they gotta get down. It is what it is. But Lan is there, and he's telling Nynaeve, they won't just come for Rand, they'll come for all of us. Yes, because you are all important, guys. You are all important. Anna Line, Nynaeve Almara, the wisdom, they're all important for Rand to win. Yes, to win, not wind. But this is the creepy one I'm just like, ooh, Yes, this is actually a scene that comes from the books in Shadow Rising, where you have Mogadine just basically what's the word? Gosh, my brain is just frozen in all the terms. Compulsion, yes, compulsion. She's using compulsion on Nynaeve to make her do whatever she wants, and Nynaeve is looking at her like a sycophant, like, whatever you want me to do, I'll just tell me what to do. I could to make you happy. And Mogadine gives the craziest Jim Carrey smile. Just like I'm a normal person. It's just the weirdest look in the world, bro. I can't take it. I can't take it. Anyway, yeah, Mogadine, skin crawl. Right now, guys. Yeah. Next scene though, we have here beautiful wide shot on the hillside. I'm assuming it's somewhere out in Prague. Where they somewhere in the outskirts outside of the city, basically where they filmed, but some beautiful apple blossoms. And the apple blossoms, of course, makes me think of one thing and one thing only: Perrin. But Perrin is joined by Alana. And I'm just like, okay, this is an interesting, twist to how they're gonna do the that scene, basically. But Perrin, of course, I don't want to ruin things for you guys, but this is a, you should, if you've read, or you shouldn't be watching season 3 unless you've read all of Shadow Rising. Period. Um, Perrin pretty much goes back to the Two Rivers to help his family and friends, and finds out that his family has died, and they were all buried at the apple orchard on his family's land. So that is basically why he is there. And somehow Alana finds him. I find it interesting also some things that are on Alana's face. It could be face makeup or face paint, or it could be ashes, because some people, when they mourn, they put ashes on their face. So that could be what she's doing here. But Perrin is obviously looking at her very distrustful. So, I mean, hey, it's going to be very interesting. Then you get a very interesting scene of Rand al'Thor, and he is on a rocky outcropping, I guess that's what you would call it, and he's taking his ease with a lady. That lady is called Lanfear, actually. That lady is a dragon, absolute dragon. So I don't know what sweet nothings he's trying to whisper in her ear, but she is faking it, obviously. That look on her face, she is faking it. He is like, I'm giving my best. He's like, Matt, I'm giving my best. I'm giving her my best kiss. This is my best stuff. This is all my moves. I don't got no other moves instead of these moves. These are all my moves. And she's just like, yeah, hated it. Interesting. I can't wait to see it. But oh, okay. So another one now. Here we go. Here we go. We have Egwene. And obviously she's blocking her face from the sun, from the very, very bright sun that you're seeing here. And we turn to the next slide, and we see who I'm guessing is Amis, and she is dressed in cotton sore with 3 spears coming up from behind her back, and she basically surprises or comes up upon Egwene, and Amis is like, "You do not belong here." And I'm just thinking, World of Dreams. Thank you, Amazon Wheel of Time, for the World of Dreams. I don't know if I believe that Egwene, this has happened before. They head out to Rudion or to the Waste. Egwene trying to figure out some things, popping around Tanchico, trying to figure some things out, and she comes across, thinking about Aiel. She thinks about, she finds this Aiel wise one, Amis, and Amis is like, yeah, you're not supposed to be here. And I can't wait for that scene, because I'm just like, I'm so happy that they're not going to get rid of Teleron Riyadh, which is the Wheel of Time, which is the World of Dreams. Is one of Egwene and Perrin's large, like, biggest power, like, strengths, is that they could walk the World of Dreams, and they're very powerful there. So I'm hoping that they're not going to get rid of that. Also, we get a really cool shot of what the dragons actually look like. So they look like, Asian design dragons, long body, coiling around his whole entire body with gold. And I'm thinking to myself, like, ooh, I would have loved to have done that makeup. That makeup looks awesome. You know what I mean? But I'm looking forward to seeing what Cooladins look like. If Cooladins look exactly the same with the red, even with the green, I think it's a green eye right there in the middle. Looks really cool. We also see another scene of Rand, and this is, I believe, just like from the first teaser trailer, where he's somewhere in the Age of Legends, somewhere in the deep past, and he is dressed in a different type of garb that we're used to seeing him in, and he is among other people working and walking back and forth. I'm not exactly sure what this is or what part of his past this is, but I'm here to see it. Also, then you see a scene of Egwene and Rand, and they're both crying, and it looks so sad. And Egwene goes, "Hold on, oh, tell me I didn't miss it. Tell me I didn't miss it." Oh, Egwene goes, "Do you love her?" And I'm just like, "Oh, come on, Egwene. You had better things to do than this right here. You had better things to do than this right here." All right, I'm hoping that I didn't miss any of my other. Hope I didn't miss my other slide. Damn, I had a slide with Avienda. I'm hoping it wasn't, but it was a clip with Avienda, and she says, "Our people have been waiting for the Karakan to arrive, Karakan's arrival, to think it might be you." Oh, shade, ho, shade. Don't need to do that. Don't need to talk to my man like that. To talk to my chief. That's my chief. That's the chief of chiefs. Talking to him like that. You crazy? You lost your mind. Anyway, next. So Rand don't know how to answer. Egwene's asked question, if you do you love her? Now, which her you talking about, Egwene? I'm honestly thinking, I don't think it's Elaine. Maybe she's asking him if he loves Lanfear. Because pretty much right after he was messing with Egwene, he started getting it in with Lanfear all over Kyrian. I'm saying countryside and the end where she owned everywhere, baby. So I'm wondering if she means Lanfear or does she mean Elaine? Because I'm sure that he and Elaine they ain't do much. You know what I mean? And I don't even think Avienda's even ready to be there. Sorry, guys. You haven't read the books yet, but start reading the books. Start reading the books. All right. So next we have a scene with the glass columns, the tall glass columns in Roydion. I can't wait to watch this. I believe I'm definitely going to be watching this on my QLED screen to see all the detail I could possibly get out of this scene, and I'm going to be watching it over and over and over again, like I did this trailer. But it's going to look amazing. Also, I have a shot of I don't know why they basically just took a boot, but it was just a person stepping into the rings. You had to step in through the rings, but when you stepped into the rings, it basically you lose gravity, something along those lines. It basically just takes you up and you're floating in these rings. I don't know if you pass from one ring into the other or anything like that, but she's obviously there with somebody else. I'm not sure who the other person is, but it would be interesting to find out. I'm hoping it's Avienda, because it's gonna be so weird. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's still up in the air. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. Although we do have another scene that they gave prior a couple weeks ago, where they have Avienda and Elaine sharing something to drink. I can't wait. All right, and then we start to basically get Moraine's flickers. You know what I mean? So when they were stepping into the ter'angreal, the rings ter'angreal, someone was saying something. Each step forward is a step backward through time. I mean, personally, that to me is Rand's going through the columns. That's basically what happens when you go through the columns, that every step forward is a step back through time. And when Moraine goes into the rings, what happens is you experience futures after futures. Someone actually said that here. Moraine in every each step forward is a step Is it step? Okay. I'm just gonna keep on going, guys, because I'm kind of lost a little bit here, but in my notes. So anyway, but we get a couple of flickers, some other new flickers that we haven't seen before from Moraine, a couple new ones. This one is her. It looks like she's in a village somewhere and she's wearing all blue and she bows to him. And he looks like he is either sitting or he's bowing also. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. And this new one is a really good close shot of Moraine. She's dressed in a very, very fancy gold robe and headdress. And his side is pierced as he has um with the sword onto the side, and he's obviously dying. And in the next scene, you see it looks like Moraine, and he is seated in the hall of the tower, sated basically. I don't know exactly what's the word, but anyway, he's basically kneeling and brought to heel in the hall of the tower. And then, of course, you get her really, really bad flicker, which is with Perrin, Morganine in the background, Elaine, Egwene. No, that's Nynaeve. Or no, that is Matt. And you have Lanfear, Nynaeve, Egwene, and Rand, all chasing her down as she's basically crawling away for her life. And so basically she's telling Lan, during that time, in every future where I live, Rand dies. And the only way he lives, then I don't. That's basically what she's explaining to Lan exactly what she saw. And we get another scene here, which is a very interesting scene. I'm assuming this is the throne room in Camelin. And this is Morghese, the Queen Morghese, with, I guess, her attendants. Very cool golden lions on either side of the dais. I just think to myself, how much waste with the resources to cast 2 golden lions. Anyway, but I mean, hey, if you got it, you got it. It's throne room, big wide shot of the throne room. And then you get another shot of which looks like Alana, and she has those ashes on her face, and and Maxim, who is her remaining warder since the other one died in the fighting at Tarvalin. And obviously this is just my speculation. And during that time, we hear someone say, we don't win battles with politics or prophecies. We win with armies. Very true. I mean, hey, sometimes sooner or later, that's basically very true. Then we also get a shot of Catswain, which they basically was saying prophecies at the same time, politics and prophecies. Politics of the court, prophecies from Elida. This is, of course, I can't remember her name or how to say her name exactly, but you know her, you love her from The Expanse. Me personally, favorite character next to Amos Burton. I mean, hey, it is what it is. She's playing Catswain in this series. And you also have Perrin in front of the stakes, and you see Alana Dark Knight with the makeup on, and she looks like she's ready for battle. But she comes like you see in the earlier slides with her meeting Perrin on the hilltop. She comes to help him defend the 2 rivers. I'm wondering how exactly this whole thing got started. How she decided to go, and how does she decide to go to the 2 rivers, and when did she decide to leave the tower, or how does she have to leave the tower? I'm looking forward to seeing how her story arc actually comes about, because I mean, Alana is a character that lasts for a good amount of time throughout the whole entire series. Excuse me. Here you see a bunch of villagers. It looks like 2 Rivers people, and they have made their own shields for a spear wall, to defend themselves against oncoming Trollocs. You have Maxim, who actually looks like he is taking part in helping to lead the defenses of the 2 Rivers also. great shot of Fail, the actress that will be playing Fail. I'm going to go into this a little bit more in more detail with all the new characters and casting for these characters. But that is the lady who is playing Fail. And you get a good shot of Loyal with Bane and Chiad running towards danger, of course. No, it doesn't look like we're going to get a Gaul. I'm not sure. That sucks. That Perrin's not going to have a guy friend like Gaul to, talk to and, figure out women with. You know what I mean? But I believe that is Bane and Chiad. That is not Avienda. It made no sense. They did have Bane and Chiad. So Bane and Chiad go with Perrin and Loyal to Two Rivers, and we get to see that in another slide a little bit later. And we also see here, we see during the battle for Two Rivers, we see Perrin fighting with his axe. So I do believe that he's going to be fighting with his hammer and axe during the battles, which I'm looking forward to. This right here, if it wasn't for the fact of the garb, I wasn't sure who that person was, but I think that is going to be Egwene, and she is wearing the Wise One Apprentice outfit. So looking forward to seeing that. Here now we see also a shot of Rand, or as a part of one of his journeys back in time, where he's part of a harvest. Also, you get to see great many people on the edge of Al Kerdal. That's what it looks like on the edge of Al Kerdal when Rand is unveiling himself or revealing himself to the Aiel. Here you see a shot of Rand. He has a little bit of facial hair, looks a little weird, like Brandon Fraser in that one movie, that devil movie. But he has some different cheekbones and stuff like that. But it looks like Rand, of course, and he is one of the people who were taking part in that harvest. Then you also get the last talking scenes. You have Elaine telling Rand, giving him advice as she does in the beginning of Shadow Rising. Make them believe in you, and they will follow you to the ends of the world, to the ends of the earth. Apologies. Yes. And then so after that, I'm looking forward to seeing the interactions between Rand and Elaine, Rand and Avienda, and Rand and Min. Come on, guys. And Egwene, come on. Too much opportunities for drama. No wonder why there's not enough L in the world for this. Exactly, bro. Get you a pill. Get you a Blue Chew. Something. But yes, very, very excited. Kara Sedai, very, very excited. And then last, you get a scene with Perrin walking with Bien and Chiad and Loyal from the Mountains of Mist back towards the Two Rivers. You have a scene of Perrin giving a big smooch to Fael post-war, and you see Rand basically spazzing out, crashing out on his room in whatever palace they're staying in before he hits the Aiel waste, and he says, "This is what I was born to do." Yes, that's what you were born to do, Rand. Fly, 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 fly away, fly, fly. Absolutely. Yeah, so that was my breakdown, guys, of the trailer. I'm hoping it wasn't too long for you guys. Yes. That's okay, I'm not exactly sure what that was, Craig. Give me the Dakota ring. I will basically definitely go over that. Yes, Moggy creeping on Nynaeve, absolutely. But that's, to me, it's one of the most skin curdling scenes in Shadow Rising, when she just walks into the room. They don't even know who she is, and next thing you know, they basically she rang them out like an old towel and put them out to dry. They told her how much money they had in their pockets, when was their last period, everything. I mean, she let them know. He had Yes, he did have an Aunt Ringer series planned for the Fourth Age, which I mean, you never know, might happen. Amazon's not buying in just for the series. You got to get that. You got to get them prequels and them sequels in there. What if it's a character of Matt? A character? What is? I'm sorry, Logic Soul. Let me know what you mean by that one. What if it's a caricature of Matt. You also said we see him getting sketched in an early release. Not exactly sure. I'll tell you this though about Matt. We didn't get much more of Matt in this release either. I'm hoping that they're keeping a lot. I mean, from some of the picture that they released, he's obviously going to be a big participant in the Tanchico plot. Unfortunately, he's going with them to Tanchico and missing out on a lot of the plot lines from the Shadow Rising, where he goes with Rand to Rodion, and then he goes through the Redstone doorway for the second time, or another Redstone doorway that takes him to the, I'm not sure which one is the Elfin and the Elfin, but it takes him to the Foxes the second time, and that's where he gets his spear. I'm hoping that he gets his spear, not some stick with a goddamn knife, dagger to the front. I don't care. It's whack. It's whack. I said it. It's whack. I'm not gonna be one of these sycophant fans, basically kissing behinds of the production company. I mean, please involve me if you want to involve me. I really appreciate it. But at the same time, damn it, there's certain things that are just unnecessarily changed. Certain things you change. Certain things are unnecessarily changed. I get it. He didn't need to go to Rodion with them, and I guess since Joylin Sandar is not going to go with them to Tanchico, I guess you put another man there. Where the hell is Tom? Is Tom going to be in Tanchico? Please let me know Tom's in Tanchico, and please give him a bigger damn role. It's some creepy guys who basically, cheats Matt out of his money, and then basically runs at a merge wall to save their life. I mean, he's a great character. Tom is a great character. It's just so many different things. So, okay, so Min and Matt are gonna go with Nynaeve and Elaine to Chanchico. I'm hoping that that's as big as that group gets, and that Avienda doesn't go with them to Chanchico. I'm hoping not. I think that's plenty of people. And Avienda takes her ass to the IOA so she can become a wise one. And Egwene goes with them to Rodion. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping, guys. The integration. Yeah, it's this has been this has to be that scene. Cool catching this, but gotta run. Enjoy. Thank you, Logic Soul, for coming through, man. I really appreciate it. This scene is going to wreck me absolutely with Perrin losing his family. Oh my goodness. Pate was 9. He was only 9. She's horrible. So it's very excited, Kara Sadai, for the 13th. Oh, no, it's okay, Craig. Okay, I wasn't sure what that was, but I was gonna read your message, man, because you're one of my real ones, man. Standing by from the day one. I really appreciate you. So, but yeah, guys, I'm not gonna stay too much longer. I really appreciate you guys for coming through. Please, if you're watching this after the fact, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. Hit that notification bell, because I tell right now I will be doing lives for my reviews. This comes out a lot better for me and a lot quicker, so I can stay up instead of basically being a whole week behind by the time the next episode comes through. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna time for that right now at all. So I'm hoping that you guys are gonna come back for this good content. We're gonna talk about it. I hope you engage with me, and we're gonna have some fun this season. But I'm looking forward to it. The Wheel of Time Season 3 premiere is March 13th. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys. I'm looking forward to watching this next good, great season of The Wheel of Time. I'm gonna need to start my my rewatch of season 1 and season 2 just so I can know and place it in my head exactly what's going on. But until then, take care of each other. Take care of one another. Take care of yourself. It's never too late to get healthy, guys. It's never too late to get healthy. Getting healthy now is gonna be a lot easier than it will be getting healthy tomorrow. That's all I gotta say. Please watch out for each other, and maybe always find water and shade. Peace out, people.